There is no promoting, affiliate marketing, or selling, so you don't need social media following or a website. I'll teach you how to be paid straight to your PayPal account just by copying and pasting some text in today's video. Stay tuned and keep an eye on the video to see how things are going right now, just before we start. If it is your first time in here, welcome to Daily Dollars channel. Where I will teach you methods and strategies on how to make money online. Before we go to our video, make sure to subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, and click the notification bell to be notified whenever we upload a new video. And don't forget to leave a comment down below. Without further ado, let's just get right into the video. As I've said in the beginning, you may earn money by copying and pasting texts. With that said, I recommend you to stay and watch because I have a variety of platforms to show you. As a consequence, if you skip ahead instead of watching the full video, you may become confused and lost. With that said, the first thing you should do is go to Google, just as I did, and search for the best sites that pay for writing articles or something similar. And you now want to open one of those pages. This one here is by far the best in my opinion because it offers us the most information about these sites, including how much they pay. Your next step is to select the best paying site on here and open it up. For the sake of this video, I'll choose a site called listverse.com. As you can see, this is a site where you can get a variety of top 10 articles or just about every topic you can think of. The bizarre category with creepy, mysterious, and weird stuff as subcategories, you've got gaming, movies and TV, books, facts, history, and so on. The point is that as a writer on here, you can write about anything that may interest you since there are so many niches. Now with that said, let me clarify something. You do not need writing skills for this. While this can be a great method to make money if you have writing skills, I'm assuming that 90% of people watching this don't. So I'll show you a couple of platforms that will do everything for you and still pay you. Before we get into the next one, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below if you aren't subscribed yet, and click the notification bell beside it to be notified every time we upload a brand new video and to be the first ones to know a million more ways to make money online. Don't forget to smash that like button and leave your comments down below to show your support and tell us what you think. Anyhow, what you need to do on List first, or any other site you opened up for that matter, is to try and find where you need to click in order to become a writer for the site. The option is most likely located at either the top or bottom of the page for List First in particular. As you can see, it's the very bottom of the page where it says write and get paid. And so you want to click on that. Obviously, when you do so, it will now bring you over to this page where you can see that you will get paid 100 per article you submit. So as you can see, guys, you can make some very decent amount of money with this, and it is not the exception. Now, while $100 isn't a mind-boggling amount of cash, it's a very nice amount considering it's just for a single article you upload onto this website, and even if you're writing it yourself, it won't take too much time either. And here's the absolute best and my favorite feature of this site. As it says here, you don't need to be an expert. You just need to have English equal to that of a native speaker and the love for things unusual or interesting. So you don't have to be an expert writer in order to make some decent money online. With this site, which is simply put, a fantastic feature, both for some of you who perhaps don't have some writing skills, but you do consider yourselves as experts, and for those of you who don't have any skills at all, so you don't need to actually upload an article that is very professional or whatever to get paid. But as I've said previously, I have a few tools that will allow you to get paid without actually having to write the articles yourself. Now, just a side note with this site, while I'm showing it as an example, I don't think it's worldwide. It works in the US, Australia, UK, New Zealand, India, and South Africa. So if it happens to not work in your country, then as I've said before, just use some other one that still pays decently instead. In any case, on List First, to submit an article, what you need to do is click on Submission Form right over here. And on the next page, you will need to enter in your name, or nickname if you wish, your email address, PayPal address, and some more details about yourself. And just below that is where you will write the actual article. As you can see, this is the list title, the introduction to the list, and finally, the article itself. When done, just tick this box and click on Submit List below. Now, obviously, we don't have an article, so for those of you who don't have any skills but still want to get paid writing articles, it's finally time for me to show you several platforms where you can obtain them. The first is called articlesfactory.com, and the second one is called articlecity.com. As the name suggests, on both of these platforms, you can find articles, and just like in List First, they're all in very niches or article factory. You've got health, business, finance, travel, technology, and much more. On Article City, you have business and finance, career and jobs, and so on. And by the way, to access the articles here, you first need to click on the articles in the upper right corner. With that said, on both of these platforms, what you basically need to do is to search for some good articles that are also not that old. Now, this might take a tiny bit of your time, but you don't want to invest that time because a better article means a higher chance to get paid. I'll use this one from Article City as an example. Now, just a side note, another platform you can also use to find good articles is Google itself. You don't want to focus on just these two websites, for example, because if you're searching for some articles that relate to mystery, then you can type in mysterious stories. And if you want some scary articles, then you can type in scary stories, and so on. The point is that Google will allow you to find a bunch of different articles for many different platforms instead of just the two that I showed you previously, and so there's a much higher chance that you'll find some really good ones. In any case, what you basically need to do when you come across a good article is copy it, but you will not paste it right away over on List First or whatever website you're using because you will get taken down for copyright. And as such, you need some software to rewrite it for you. First, I have 3 different softwares for you, actually. The first one is called spinbot.com. The second one is called cleverspinner.com. And the third one is called spinrewriter.com. Now, out of these 3, Spinbot is the only free one, but here's why I'm showing you the other 2 as well. Simply because they're so much better. And Clever Spinner here offers you a 3-day free trial as well. Now, what I'd recommend you to do is to use Spinbot in the beginning until you make some money. And then you want to reinvest it into one of those 2 platforms I'd personally recommend, which is Spin Rewriter. Why? Because I came across some very good reviews on it. In any case, on Spinbot, what you need to do is to just paste the article in here and just click on Go and it'll rewrite it for you. But here's the catch with Spinbot. Although it'll rewrite an article relatively well for you, it will make some errors since, after all, it is a software and some parts of the rewritten article won't make any sense. So you'll just want to make sure you correct them first, which should only take you a few minutes. And by the way, this is also why I recommend using the other 2 sites more. They are not free indeed, but they're better, and so you should use them after you earn some money. Anyhow, once you correct all the mistakes and you're satisfied with the article, simply copy it and then come over to List First or the website of your own choosing and then paste it there, publish it, and get paid for an article that you didn't even have to write yourself. As simple as that. You will then repeat this process over and over again as there are new articles being published literally every single day. And you can also try and test out some of these other platforms that pay you to write. So just experiment a bit and see which one works best for you and go for it. And that is it for today's video. If you haven't already, make sure that you leave a like down below to express your appreciation and support for this video. Also, hit the subscribe button down below to subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to click the notification bell next to it so you'll be the first one to know whenever a new video is out on how to make extra money online using a variety of different methods. Big thanks to everyone who tuned in, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.